Hello, everybody. I'm live, and I was just doing some reviews again. Thought I'd go live just for a little short time tonight. I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot to talk about, and I'm sure a lot of people aren't going to be on tonight. But I just thought I'd go, hey, Ricky, XO, Ricky, please. Like I said, I just thought I'd go live for a little while. I was just having some drinks. Hey, young dirty sprite, what's up? What's up is I was just doing some reviews and I was having a little bit of no, actually it's a blanket in the background. That's a blanket on there that I use for my background. So no, that's my Doctor Who my TARDIS exploding background. So yeah, I love Doctor Who too, and that's why I kind of have that. I got lots of Doctor Who shirts. I've got lots of oh, the blanket. I got another one. I showed it last night on the live. It's an actual TARDIS. It's a full length, like that looks like the front of the TARDIS with the police box and all that. I use that to cover up when I get cold. Where I found the jalapeno M&Ms, I found those at first. I found them at Target. Then I also found them at Big Lots. And believe it or not, I was doing a review on the other two right before I went live, and here's the one. This is called Thai coconut. Found those at Big Lots. And then the other one that I tried is English toffee. It's about 3 o'clock, about 2:45 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I was doing some late night reviews, and that was one of the things that I was reviewing. And I found those, like I said, I found those at Big Lots. I also found them at Target. But when I went to Target, they didn't have all three. They only had two of the flavors. That's where I got the jalapeno one. So I was able to try those. Okay, $9.59. Cool. Yeah, they're new ones. They put them out. I don't know if they're in the other countries or whatever, but they're called the Vote M&Ms. It says internationally inspired flavor. So that's what these ones are. Every year they put out like 3 flavors, and then you vote on them, and then whatever one gets the most votes is the one that they keep the flavor of. Yeah, I'm in California as well, so go check out. When I got those at Big Lot, they had all 3 boxes of them, and they were only 89 cents for a little bag. So if you can find them there, you can try them. Also, when I went into the Big Lots, I found a lot of other things that have probably been out for a little while that I didn't get to try. I'm gonna do those in future reviews. It was like peanut butter chocolate or peanut butter chocolate Twinkies, some peanut butter ding dongs. I found, oh boy, a whole bunch of other stuff. I found another box of Scooby snacks. There's Scooby snack crackers, and I think they were gingerbread. Were they gingerbread, or they were some other flavor? I had tried one in the past. It was cinnamon, and this one was a different one. No, it was honey Scooby snacks. So I was gonna try that one, and then also a couple other drinks and things there. Yeah, that's actually they're like they're little crackers, and they're like or little cookies, and they're shaped like dog bones. and it's a Scooby snack, like you would on the cartoon. The guy talk about, would you do it for a Scooby snack? So that's gonna be something I have to do along the lines. I've got so many different things. I've got them all backed up. I got a whole pile of things that I've still got to get through and I've got to review. And I wanted to get to these M&Ms while they were fairly new, and I want to get the reviews out. So I thought I'd do that and try to get them done and put them out there so you guys can see them while they're still new, because I don't know how long, you know, they're going to be out. And then once they get through the flavor, and then they pull the other ones, and then you can't find them. They're actually pretty good. I like the jalapeno ones the best out of the 3 flavors, so that's all I'll say. I'll be putting the other 2 up. Oh, probably in a little while. And also, I was trying these earlier, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with this one. Pocky Jalapeno Tropicale. This is, they also have one that's a Haunted Ghost Pepper Chips. Those are super hot. These are just jalapeno and pineapple. So they're pretty good, actually. That was another flavor that I found that I was doing a review on. And I also got some tea here to help with my throat. Yeah, they're fairly new, and they're not incredibly hot. They're just okay. So yeah, I also have the tea here to help soothe my throat if I talk too long. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. Probably maybe an hour or so. I don't know. It's still hot. But anyway, yeah, that was some of the stuff I was trying, and I was trying to get a jump on all the stuff. And I'm usually doing the reviews later at night when it's nice and quiet, and I can concentrate, and you know, there's not all the stuff going around. Cats are quiet, at least try to be. They kind of photobombed one of my reviews, and Tazzy was making noise in the background while I was trying to do the review. So usually what happens with them, they act up late at night. So anyway, so I don't know what you're up to over there. It's Thursday today, huh? Okay, I'll give you a random answer. So go ahead with your random question. I don't know. Sometimes I come up with random answers, random questions sometimes. But I don't mind questions. Hey, Katie Church, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Like I said, I was just okay, yeah. Just watching the time go by, yeah. A lot of people are off doing their thing, getting ready for work, or just getting up, passing by. Okay, cool. Oh, the best snack that I tried last year. Ooh, that's a good one. Hey, Hawkeye. How's it going? Best snack that I tried last year. Ooh, well, last year, I guess, kind of into this year, I really liked the Flamin' Hot Doritos. That one was a good one. That was a good flavor, so that was one of them. Well, it's actually late, and I was doing reviews earlier, and after I did my reviews, I thought I'd hop on here for a little while. And Hawkeye, I know you weren't here earlier when I was talking to the other people, and I was doing some reviews, and I don't know if you saw that I put out my M&M's peanut jalapeno review a little while ago, and I did a review on the other 2 flavors. So this one's coconut Thai, and the other one is English toffee. So that's the ones I tried in a review. So I was able to get those knocked out of the park, and Also, I tried these ones. Yeah, I tried this. These are Pocky Jalapeno Tropicale chips. They're jalapeno and pineapple. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so that was what I thought I did those. And also I was doing another one. I don't know if you guys have seen these. Got these from the 99-cent store. It's Outlaw energy drink. And I was kind of hopped up on that. Yeah, these chips also, they had the other ones. They were the haunted ghost pepper chips that I had tried before. The same company. Those were super hot. These weren't that bad. They're not half as hot. They're just jalapeno. These ones, these energy drinks, this is called Outlaw. They're, I mean, they're similar to the, you know, the Monster or the, what's the other one, the Rockstar, and that's what I'm actually drinking here. And yeah, they do give me a little bit of, yeah, kind of like Red Bull too. They are giving me a little bit of, you know, energy. Only took a couple sips of it, but didn't want to go to waste. So I'm having that, and I got some tea to help with my hey, what's up? Yeah, the can is kind of like, there's actually, you know, the logo on here kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys were a fan of the WCW or the NWA. It kind of reminds me, this thing reminds me of the old NWA or WCW championship belt, that big gold belt Ric Flair always had, that kind of yeah. Well, you know, I only had a little bit, so just a little bit, you know, a little bit. And like I had 3 different flavors of them, so I tried I tried like one a week. Yeah, woo, Ric Flair, woo. That's what it reminds me of. So yeah, it is giving me a little bit of, you know, energy, a little bit of buzz, a little bit of, you know, hyped up. And then I had the M&Ms and some other stuff so as well. And yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna put this video together. Remember, I don't know if you guys were in the last couple of reviews. I was doing this thing where I was grow a peep. It's a little container, and it was an egg, and then you pour the water in it, and it hatches as a little peep. And after 2 days, it's supposed to grow. Well, here's what it looks like after 2 days. He's all he's in the water. He's full size now, I guess. He's kind of squished up, but yeah, put water in there, and he hatches out of the shell, and he grows up into a little bunny rabbit. So thought that was kind of funny. It's a peep. I don't know if you know the little marshmallow peeps, and this is the bunny rabbit. It's just like a little sponge or whatever, I guess you can see. You can see him there. That's what he looks like. Yeah, and I'm gonna put the video together where I poured the water in there and it dissolved the egg, and then he hatched out of this, and you have to let it sit for like 2 days, and then he grows up. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna put a video together where it was in the box and it was in the egg, and then I poured the water in it and show it dissolved and all that. I'm gonna put that all together in a video, but that's what it looks like. Yes, it's alive. Weird science, yeah. Yeah, that was one I found in the store. No, it is not. This one's not food, but they are peeps, the marshmallow peeps. I actually did a whole bunch of reviews on those. They're all they are is they're just marshmallow peeps, and they're either a bunny or a chick, and they have like sugar on the outside. Some of them, and I tried about five or six, five or six different peep flavors. So yeah, I gotta have a fun time with that review. So I don't know if you guys are probably you're either a fan of the peeps or you're not a fan of the peeps, and it's just marshmallows. And some people hate them, and some people like them. And they got different flavors for Halloween. Yes, I have had Jelly Babies. In fact, I put a video out on it about a couple months ago when I hit my 400. I did a review on the Jelly Babies, and I was attributing it to Doctor Number 4 because it was 400 celebration, and number 4 always liked Jelly Babies. So Tom Baker, would you like a Jelly Baby? Exactly. And I even put a picture of him in the video. So yeah, Jelly Babies. That was one of my favorite ones. I did have some of those. Um, I had some other ones. Can't even remember. I did the wine gums, and I think I did. Well, I didn't do a review on them. I had them. I had the wine gums. I had like they were candy cubes or something like that. I've got a grocery store, and they get a lot of those English candies, like the all sorts and the toffee, and a lot of different things in their package from all the different places. And one time I ordered, this is kind of a ripoff. I ordered a big bag of gummy babies or Jelly Babies from the Amazon, and it was like a 2-pound bag, and they shipped them to me, and it was just in a plastic bag. It wasn't in like a box or a container or anything, and it was yeah, maybe I could. And they sent me the 2-pound bag, and it was like in the summertime, and when I got it, it was all melted. It was one big bag, a big glob of Jelly Babies. So I submitted the thing to them. They gave me a refund. I got a big bag of glued together Jelly Babies. One big blob. So I couldn't really eat them. I don't know. That was just, yeah, guess that goes to show you shouldn't order Jelly Babies in the summertime because they'll melt. They do that a lot. Also, like in the summer months, they won't ship the chocolate cookies because they'll melt, like the Malamars, I think it is. Yeah, they didn't want it. They didn't want me to ship it back. They just sent me a refund and said, sorry for the problem. Oh yeah, Bassett's is pretty good. Excuse me, I'm gonna excuse me. Had a little bit of a sneeze there, but yeah, I think I got the ones I got was called Goose Deaths, and it was in a little bag. But yeah, Bassett's, I've seen that. Yeah, they did give me the refund, and you know, I'd be surprised if they wanted me to ship it back. you know, Usually with that, they have like on the thing like QVC or one of those shows, if you don't like it or whatever, you can get your money back, but then you don't have to ship it back. All right, take it easy. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, they have a lot of things like that that do have nuts in them, or they say may contain nuts. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. I've only had a couple problems with things from Amazon or if I bought them from like eBay. I've only had a couple that I got a refund on. One of them I actually ordered from I don't know if you're familiar with it, called wish.com. You go on there, you go on their application and you order things that are really, yeah, they're really cheap. And a couple times I've ordered things and they never showed up, and then they give me the refund. I ordered a wireless charger for my phone and it never showed up, and I ended up getting my money back on that. And one time I ordered something else and it never showed. And it takes a long time because it comes from China. You order it and it takes like, you know, 4 weeks to show up. Some of them are like $1. You end up paying more for shipping than you do for the item. You get charger cables, or you get screen protectors, things like that. I've ordered a few things from them. I get a lot of stuff from eBay as well. Sometimes you get it a lot cheaper. You could find it in the store and you go on there. Yep, exactly. You do you wish for it to show up, and like I'll order it and sometimes it takes a month to get here. And yeah, eBay, I've got a lot of stuff from eBay. And that's the thing, when I get the stuff from eBay, it's usually a lot cheaper. Mostly like the phone protector cases, or screen protectors, or charging cables, or things like that. They're so much cheaper from eBay than they are from, like if you go to the phone store, or if you go to like, you know, Walmart or Target or whatever, and you buy them, pay a fortune over there. You can get them on eBay for the same price, a lot cheaper, same item. And sometimes you get, a good deal on them. Yeah. I actually I just got a thing on eBay. I had their cases for my iPhone, and it's magnetic, and it's a glass on the front, glass on the back, and then you put the phone inside and it sticks together. It's a metal case. Yeah, there's all kinds everybody's always selling stuff, used stuff, things that they don't want, and usually they're fairly cheap. Sometimes you can get them. Actually, I should probably go and I got a box full of cell phone cases, but they're like the older ones from like the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 5, and I think I hear some from the iPhone 6, and I don't know if anybody would want them. I got a bunch of them. I'm always on the hunt for the ultimate case, so yeah, I don't know. Never find the right one. And then once I find it, oh, cool, yeah. I've found some cool stuff on eBay once in a while. Actually, what did I find? Oh, I found a cool, yeah. I found a CD that I got, and it was one of the bands that I was looking for, and it was only available on CD. And ended up buying it, and then I put it on in my phone. And one of my favorite bands was, well, still is, Journey, and they had a group that was out probably in the late 80s, and it was like one of the guys was like from Journey, and they had a band and it was called The Storm. He sounded a lot like Steve Perry. So I ended up tracking that down, and I found that DVD on there. It was only like $5, and it was like it's out of print. You can't find it anymore. So sometimes I could find those things on there, or collectors things that I found. Like I was showing last night, I was showing the Star Trek dolls that I had collected, and I used to get Hot Wheel cars that I had a bunch of those. I had a bunch of cool Hot Wheels, and then they kind of they got lost in the shuffle. Hey, Bit Reactor, how's it going? Nice of you to stop in. And I don't know if you weren't here earlier when I know you had put a question about where did I find the jalapeno M&Ms, and I found them at Big Lots, and I also found them at Target. And I was doing, before the live, I was doing a review on the other two flavors, the coconut Thai M&Ms and the English toffee M&Ms. So that's what I was doing a review on earlier before the live. So I had to get all three flavors in. So yeah, you gotta go. And then I only found two of the Lay's chip flavors. I was able to find the Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle and the electric lime. So yeah, I'm gonna put the review up in the next couple days. But yeah, I'll go ahead and check them out. But I've got the other two Lay's potato chip ones. I think they're coming up. I don't even know. I think like Monday or Tuesday. I think I've actually got it slated to go. I've already got it filmed and ready to go. That's what I've been doing now. I'm actually trying to get way ahead on my reviews, and I'll go ahead and I download them onto YouTube and set them to go private. That's the one that I haven't been able to find yet. And I don't know if it's just not here or it just hasn't made it out here. You know, sometimes different parts of the country get it at different times. So I don't know. I'm going to keep looking for it. But that's what I found. They're always in the stores. So yeah. And I was trying this earlier. I got my energy drink. I found this at the 99-cent store. I don't know if you guys are familiar with. Okay, yeah, if you want to. This is Outlaw Energy Drink. I was trying that out earlier. Got a little bit hyped up. It's actually pretty good. Fruit punch flavor. But it tastes like an energy drink. With all that, you know, whatever stuff they add into it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out. I have to go down to the store probably later, and I'm actually thinking of later today. I don't know what time it's going to be for you guys over there. I'm thinking of going at lunchtime here, which is probably in about 6 or 7 hours or whatever. I was going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch, and I'm going to get some. I think I'm going to get some fried pickles, because everybody was we were talking, was in the live or whatever, and I tried that. I don't know if you guys saw my it was the grilled cheese challenge that I put out, where I made the pickle and the weird pickle was maple bourbon pickle, and then a grilled cheese sandwich. I put that in there. And I tried that in there. So yeah, I put out the grilled cheese pickle challenge for people. I don't know if they're going to see it yet or not, but I challenged 2 people in that one, and hopefully they'll see it, and maybe they'll accept it, or maybe they won't. Yeah, fried pickles. They got those at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I think I'm gonna get some for lunch. We were talking about the pickle because I did the Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle chips, and we were talking about different pickles, and I guess I've been on a pickle kick because I tried those other ones. And yeah, I don't know. Thought I'd be craving some pickles, so maybe I'll get some pickles for lunch. least over there, and maybe a little small order of hot wings or something. I don't know. Because tomorrow's, I would normally was going to do it on Friday, but Thursday they have a special on hot wings over there, so you can get them a lot cheaper, half price for the, I think it's like 60 cents a piece for the boneless wings. And if I go on Friday, it costs a lot more for the wings, so get them a little cheaper. At least that's what I was thinking about doing that for lunch. You know, I'll do a live, I guess. I've gone there before. They're actually pretty good, but they got all the different sauces and stuff at the Buffalo Wild Wings. Pretty good. And yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out that I've been trying to find, trying to get to. All the weird cereals. And I think Monday, it's Monday that's going to be the, yeah, I've actually had their atomic wings. I did a live about a couple weeks back where I had their atomic wings. And I had the atomic wings and I had the mango habanero wings. So yeah, they are pretty hot. I'll have to give them that. But they also want you to eat them in like, under 5 minutes or whatever. You have to eat 6 wings in like under 5 minutes. And you have to eat it in the restaurant while they time you. So I don't know that I could do that in a live. Because, you know, when you get in that place, it's like really loud. They got all the music and the sports TVs going and all that stuff. So I don't know that I could film it inside. Because when I go in there, they've got, you know, like 15 different TVs running. And I don't even know what's going to happen. Because the last time I went to the Buffalo Wild Wings that's in my town, when I went in there, when you walk in at lunchtime, there's like nobody there. The only people they had is like the bartender in the back. I had to walk to the back of the restaurant where there's no one up front greeting anybody. I had to walk way to the back, get to the bartender, and then order from the bartender. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just not a popular spot at lunchtime. I don't know. And I did the thing where I went online and I ordered it online for pickup, and no one seemed to know what was going on. They didn't know anything about the order, and then they had to go to the back, and it's a big hassle. That reminds me of that. I was watching that one the other day. Did you ever see the movie called Bachelor Party? That was an old one from the 80s. It had Tom Hanks. Yeah, I was cracking up on that one the other day. I was watching that. And I remember they had the guy, he was the Indian pimp. And the guy came into it. He says he wants women. And the guy goes, "You want women?" He goes, "Yeah, I want some women. I got a bachelor party at the Parkview Hotel." He goes, "I got women, dude." He goes, "Yeah, I need a couple women." Yeah, house party was the other one. He goes, "I need a couple women." He goes, "Oh, I don't know, dude. Soon they go to customers." He goes, "But I need them for a bachelor party at the Parkview Hotel." He goes, "That would be out of sight, dude. So customers and some hotel let you have them at cut rate price for 45 minutes. $200. And he goes, "Okay." Then he took out and he says, 45 minutes, not a minute more. Milt will come for you. He's all, who's Milt?" And then this big guy rams his head through the window and breaks the window, and he goes, "This being Milt? Pretty heavy, eh, dude?" Yeah, that one was funny too. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. That one cracked me up too. That was a good one. I like the that one was a funny one. The second one wasn't as good, and then they had the Christmas special that wasn't as good either. Usually they actually made a bachelor party too, and then they did that one, The Hangover, which was kind of like a bachelor party. I don't know. It wasn't quite as funny as the original ones. And also like Cheech and Chong, they were classics. Cheech and Chong's next movie, Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke, Cheech and Chong, Corsican Brothers. I don't know. Yeah, he took the car and he made love stains in the back. Yeah, that one was funny. One of these days, if and when I ever get to a White Castle, I want to do the Harold and Kumar challenge. Jay and Silent Bob, yeah, that was another good one. Where they go in and I have actually seen some people on YouTube do that. They go in and they order 30 sliders, 4 large fries, and 2 supersize cherry Cokes. And they eat it all. And he says, make mine the same, only regular Coke. So yeah, that was, although people said, I saw someone also did it at home. You can get those White Castle sliders, the frozen ones, and then you can get like the fries, and then you can get like, you know, two supersize Cokes yourself and do your challenge. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I could attempt to do that if I can get all the stuff together and get it ready. Maybe I'll do a, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could eat that many fries though. Those regular fries, the crinkle cut fries. And I do have actually in the freezer, I've got those Rally's seasoned fries that you can get frozen. And the other ones, actually, I might go back. I took a picture of it a little while ago. I've got a place called Grocery Outlet, and they've got kind of different snacks. And one of them was chicken sliders and black bean sliders from White Castle. I've never seen black bean patty sliders before, but they might be interesting to try. And then they had all kinds of different kind of frozen stuff. Actually, I've got stuff in the freezer that I still have to try. Their frozen food, it's called, I don't even know what it is. Some kind of pods or something, like bean pods, or like little, kind of like Hot Pockets. Yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the first time I saw that Harold and Kumar, that did crack me up. How they were. Another one that's good is the Dude, Where's My Car? I like that one. When they go to order the Chinese food at the drive-through, and the lady's like, and then, and no, and then, dude, what does my tattoo say? Sweet. What does mine say? Dude. What does mine say? Sweet. Hey, Outlaws. How's it going? Cool. Hey, Outlaws. I saw you stopped in, and believe it or not, I found these in the store and I thought of you. I don't know if you've ever tried this or seen this. So here, yeah, Outlaw energy drink. See? I was I was trying these, and I did a review on this one. I was thinking about you because I went out and I found these found them at my 99-cent store. So that's what I'm actually drinking, the Outlaw energy drink. So yeah, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I was up late doing some reviews and just kind of chatting with everybody, and hopped up on the energy drink. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, the Two and a Half Men, that was a funny one, and all the old classic ones. I like to watch all the old classic TV, but yeah, I know that a lot of people, this is kind of a weird time to be streaming, and a lot of people are still asleep or they're headed off to work or whatever. So I know they'll just pop in here and there. And yeah, like I said, I was trying a little bit of different stuff. And yeah, Outlaws, I, real quick, I tried the other flavors of these, the Thai coconut M&Ms and the English toffee. So yeah, yeah, I remember all those guys. They're cool. I actually met. Well, I didn't meet him, but I don't know if it was even him or if it was someone in. Yeah, and I tried the jalapeno ones earlier. I put the review up of the jalapeno ones already. I went to Universal Studios and I was able to talk to the Knight Rider car Kit, and Mr. Feeney was the guy that did the voice for Kit. I was able to talk to him in the car. So, like I said, I don't know if it was if it was really the actor, if it was just like a pre-programmed voice or whatever. I don't know. Back in like the 80s. Yep, it was Kit, the Kit car. I sat in it, and I was able to talk to the Kit. You had the dashboard, and you could talk to the Kit car and ask them a question. They had it set up in there. The door was trained open, so they couldn't close it or whatever. But that was back, probably it was 19 had to have been 1985, because when I went there, Back to the Future had just come out. Yeah, Mr. Fee. Wow, I didn't know he was that old. But yeah, uh, yeah, they had a voice and it was in there and he was talking. And like I said, I think it might have been it might have been like a computer generated voice or someone that sounded like him that was talking to make him sound like Kid. I don't know. Yeah, I saw that Jan Michael Vincent. Yeah, he died like a little while ago, and they didn't say anything about it until now. But yeah, that was the old around the same time, Knight Rider, Airwolf, all those things. Yeah, John Michael Vincent. Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering when he was going to die, because he had a lot of health issues. I think later in life he had problems. So yeah, all the old stars are dying. Yeah, I love that the Airwolf, and then they had another one. It was called Blue Thunder, which is kind of like a takeoff on Airwolf. I actually been watching some of the Airwolf here and there. It's on one of these channels I get called, I think it's called Get TV or El Ray TV or something. They have Airwolf and some of the other ones, and I've seen some of those other ones like the Blue Thunder. Yeah, yeah, the Blue Thunder. That had Dana Carvey in it. That was the funny part. The series, they had the series with Carvey, and then they had some other guy, and um, Roy Scheider was the original one in the movie. Yep. Yeah, he was the one in the movie, but okay. Take it easy, Outlaws. Thanks for stopping in. I hope everything goes good with Joey, and you know, wish you luck on all your collabs. So keep up the good work, Outlaws. Yeah, those are. Yeah, it seems like all the old The old stars are, you know, they're getting up there, and you know, you never know. Yeah, usually when they redo them, I think there was a couple of ones lately that they made. The What was the one, Rush Hour? They had that show called Rush Hour. It was a Jackie Chan takeoff. I think that kind of flopped after a while. And even now oh, they had a couple other ones I think that they put out. They just never did well. They can't. There is an exception to the rule. Sometimes they do actually have a good series based on a movie, like the Highlander series was actually a pretty good series, especially the later editions. That was kind of good. Yeah, I didn't watch those. And then they had a couple other ones I remember that were on for a minute. They actually made a couple of series on, I think it was TBS or TNT. I think it was TNT that did one, and one was Sinbad, and one was Flash Gordon, and then they did a Robin Hood one, and a couple other ones, and they didn't last but like a minute. They did one of Conan. They did a kind of like a offshoot of Conan a while back, and it wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was some other dude, and it didn't last long. Yeah, I like those ones. Those were some of my favorite ones. Um, the old Ray Harryhausen movies, Sinbad, Eye of the Tiger, The Golden Voyage of Sinbad, um, some of the other ones. My favorite one from that time, I don't know if you ever saw, it's called Jason and the Argonauts, and it was all that stop motion animation where they had the little clay figures, and then they had all that stuff, and that was back from like the 60s, and that was a cool one. That was one of my favorite ones. Jason and the Argonauts, and Sinbad, Golden Voyage of Sinbad, Sinbad, Eye of the Tiger, Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, Jason and the Argonauts. Yeah, that was classic. The original Clash of the Titans was good with Harry Hamlin. He was in that. Also, if you really want a good one, if you can find it, if you could find it, find Hercules and the Hercules 2. It was the Further Adventures of Hercules with Lou Ferrigno as Hercules. Yeah, if you want that, find that one, Hercules and the Hercules 2 or Adventures of Hercules, I think it was. It was like really bad one. And they had like the Italian dub of his voice in there. Wasn't even his voice. And it was really cheesy sound effects and really cheesy special effects. He threw a bear up into space, and it was just a guy in a bear suit. Yeah, that one was classic. All those old ones like that. There was one that I think I have the tape of it. Yeah, exactly. Um, the one that was good was, I think I still have the tape of it, but I don't think I have it on DVD. It's called Hawk the Slayer. I don't know if you've ever seen that one or know anything about it. That was a cool one. The guy, Jingle All the Way, yeah. Hawk the Slayer was a good one. And yeah, classic movie. Jingle All the Way, Turbo Man. Yeah, those were good. And what's Lady Hawk, and there was a couple other ones that I liked from that time. Yeah, if you could find it, it's a little ways back. Hawk the Slayer. It's kind of cool. It's like the guy that has this like magic sword, and then he's got like he recruits these people, and one's like a dwarf, one's an elf, one's a something else, and he's got this magic sword that's got like a hand gripping a gem. It's like a magical sword. Had Jack Palance as the villain in that one, and what was the other one? Oh, there was a bunch of them that I used to watch all the time. Yeah, like Lady Hawk. Hmm, I'm trying to think of half of them. They were like from the old '80s. All those old classic adventures, like original Conan the Barbarian. That one was fun. Another one that's good. Hey, ASMR. Another one that's good is if you could find it, The Sword and the Sorcerer. That was killer movie. I like that one. And Crawl was another one that was good. Oh yeah, I saw that, Recycle Dude. I saw that you messaged me on there. I'll have to get back to you after I'm off of the live, but thanks for stopping in, dude. Yeah, appreciate it. Like I said, I'm just having a little bit of drink. I was doing some late night food reviews and yeah, Dune. Now there was two versions of Dune. There was the short version and the long version. So in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was fun. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks for stopping. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, that Dune was good. And what's the other? There's a couple other ones. Can't even remember half of them now. Yeah, I used to watch those all the time. Yep. Then they had all those old classic Battlestar Galactica. That was another a good one. Then they did the reboot of Battlestar Galactica, the newer version. I like the original one the best. That was really cheesy. I actually I saw Battlestar Galactica in the theaters when I was little, back in like 80, probably like 1980. They had, that was back in the time before all these, Dolby sound systems and stuff. And they had this one. It was, yeah, yeah, Battlestar. I saw it in a thing they called it sensor sound, and it basically had giant speakers in the theater, and they had the sound all cranked up, and it shook the whole theater when it, all the special effects, and then things blew up. You could hear like the whole thing shake. And they did that for a couple of movies, but then after that they got rid of it because it was too loud. So that was kind of funny. That was one of the ones I remember. Oh, and Buck Rogers, that was a good one. Buck Rogers in 25th Century. That was a good show. Gil Gerard. That only lasted a couple seasons, so that was classic. Yeah. Yeah, that was funny because back from back in the 80s when that was out, they always had all the girls on there. He was always, it's kind of like the Star Trek where he was always chasing the girls, like Captain Kirk would always chase the girls. Yep, Duck Dodgers and 24th and a half centuries. Yep. That one was funny. They had that. Uh, Buck Rogers. I remember that. Used to watch that all the time. Battlestar Galactica, Buck Rogers. Can't even remember some of the other ones. Those were like. Then they had the offshoots. They were kind of like weird things that didn't last long. What was the one? The Misfits of Science. Um, I can't even remember half of them now. There was just a lot of weird series out there. I can still find some of them out there, like on YouTube or some of the other ones that were kind of weird. But yeah, and I used to watch Red Dwarf all the time and some of the old classic, the British. I was into the British stuff, the British comedies, the British sci-fi, the British, of course, Doctor Who. So yeah, yeah, always a fun time. They don't make them like that anymore today. And when they do the reboots of them, they're never as good. I don't know. I don't know if it's the writers or if it's the storylines or they just don't have the magic that all the old 70s and 80s shows had. And I know that when I was like in Recycle Dude's streams, he's always into the 80s music and the 80s theme songs and stuff like that. So yeah, it kind of brings back all the shows and stuff I used to watch back from the 80s. Yep, I know. Unfortunately, they are. They used to have every show used to have a theme song, and now they don't really do that anymore. Like All in the Family had a theme song, Different Strokes, Facts of Life, all that stuff. Always the fun-filled, shows that were, classic, but now the new shows don't really have the same kind of magic that they used to have. It's hard to find good TV now because sometimes, just not the same. So, yeah. Mork and Mindy, yeah, that was a good one. Mork and Mindy, Laverne and Shirley, Happy Days, Fantasy Island. They had some of those other ones that I've been watching here and there. Spencer for Hire, Vegas. They've been putting this other show on. I watched it a little bit. It's called It's a Living, where all the people worked in the hotel. And cheers. Gilligan's Island, yes. Viewed this. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, Gilligan's Island, Brady Bunch. And they had the other ones that I didn't really care for, like, yeah, Tool Time. The Tim the Toolman Taylor, Home Improvement, that was it. Yeah, those were fun. And then they had all the other ones some of the ones I didn't watch very much, like Golden Girls and yeah, Dukes of Hazzard. That was a good one. Dukes of Hazzard, Knight Rider. All those were good. What's the other ones? Oh, yeah, and then they turned the TV shows into movies, and I don't know. That I Dream of Jeannie. Some of those other ones that they had. They're starting to put all those into movies, and they're just not the same. Gilligan's Island, McHale's Navy, Beverly Hillbillies. That was one of my favorite ones, Beverly Hillbillies. Street Hawk, yes. That's the one I actually found out there. I was watching the episodes of the Street Hawk. That was only on for one season. I thought that was a cool bike. And I was watching I went back and watched some of those episodes, and they had Jesse Hawk or Jesse Mock. Turbo Man, yeah, that lasted for a little bit. Then they also had the Man from Atlantis, the $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman. What was the other one? Man from Atlantis. That didn't last very long. Yeah. Oh boy, There's a lot of things like I remember some of these, kind of offshoot shows that were only on for a little while. Jesse Hawk, that was it, yeah, or Jesse Mock or whatever. And then the Norman Tuttle was the little command guy, and he had the Street Hawk. And I was trying to go back and watch all the ex-police officer, yeah. Oh, the one thing that I remember was I used to watch was The Odd Couple. That one was funny. I used to like that one. I liked Oscar was my hero. He's sloppy. I used to watch that, and I could tell you the opening. When they did, I knew the words to the opening of the beginning of The Odd Couple. Yeah, whenever that would come on, I'd say the little saying that they said. Yeah, Mass Headroom. Yeah, he was in that one, and what was some of the other ones? Oh, and then they did. Oh yeah, they did that really bad one. Street Hawk. Yeah, that one was that one was actually a good. I'm surprised that they canceled that, but then they, A Team. Yeah, A Team, Knight Rider, Battlestar Galactica. Um, I'm trying to remember some of the other ones from back then. Can't remember them all. But yeah, there were some offshoot shows that The Equalizer, Spencer for Hire. Um, they had one, it was on for a little while called Sledgehammer. It was a spoof. Then they had, oh boy, Sledgehammer. Um, then they had kind of the other ones. Yeah, Edward Woodward. Yeah, Quantum Leap. That was it. That was the other one I was thinking. Quantum Leap. The oh boy, yeah, they had a couple other ones. They were like the crime. The ones I used to like was the old crime shows like um, Beretta, Columbo, Streets of San Francisco. Um, yeah, what was the other one? Mission Impossible. That was a good one. That one. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Then they did a reboot of that later on. Beetlejuice, yeah, that was on for a little while. And then they had, yeah, usually when they made those things out, they didn't last long either. They didn't have the writers or the shows, and no one paid any attention to them. They also had some of the ones. I remember USA used to have the USA channel used to have a lot of them. Okay, thanks, viewed this. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I was just doing some late night reviews and thought I'd go live for just a little while, anyways, to try and get some of the watch time. I'm probably going to go later in the afternoon. I might get some lunch, but just doing some late night reviews and coming and talking to you guys on there. I know a lot of people, different time zones, and they have a different schedule. And I know late night's not the best time to be on here anyway. Not a lot of people pop in, but if I could even get a couple hours watch time, just doing stuff here and there, get a couple hours. I'm getting closer and closer the more and more I stream, and gather more people, and they pop in time to time. Yeah, the old shows I remember, they don't have them like They don't make them like they used to, anyways. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like me and you, Hawkeye, are we're kind of like around the same era that we grew up with, same kind of shows and same kind of, you know, weird, weird amount of knowledge for all these old ones, and sometimes they just kind of stick in my head. Some of the things that I remember, the shows that they used to have, and I don't know. Sometimes it's just like I sometimes something triggers it, and then I remember it from like it was yesterday. What year it came out and all that. Yeah, all that stuff. It's like kind of one of those useless things that that kind of sticks in your head. Yeah, Frasier. Yeah, I liked. I wasn't really big into Frasier. I liked Cheers more, and never got into that one. Will and Grace either. I couldn't. And they're bringing all those ones back. They brought back Roseanne for a minute, and they changed it over to the Connors and Give Me a Break. That was another one, a good one. Give Me a Break. That was funny. And then they Married with Children and um, all the Fox shows that they. Yeah, I don't know. I never got into that one too much. Then they also started putting the one on this one show, The Nanny. She's kind of annoying. Kind of reminds me of that movie. I don't know if you ever saw it, called Dr. Detroit. Had Dan Aykroyd and she was in it. Fran Drescher. She's got that annoying laugh. Futurama. Yeah, I actually have a T-shirt somewhere. It's Doctor Who Futurama mashup, and what it is it's got oh yeah, Dragnet. That was good. It's got all the doctors, the different doctors, and it's got their heads in a jar, like in Futurama. And it's all the doctors, one through, I think it was like 1 through 12. And it's got like all the other ones, and even got the war doctor sandwiched in between them. That was a couple years ago, and that's kind of cool because it's got all the heads in the jar. Hey, Christina Channel, how's it going? Yeah, I was just doing a little chatting, remembering old TV shows, and having a little bit of stuff to drink before I go to bed. Actually, I don't know why. Probably shouldn't have been drinking tea and energy drinks before I go to bed, but you know, I was doing some late night reviews and thought I'd pop on for a little while before I went to bed anyway. Yeah. And Christine, I don't know if you were here earlier. I was doing some reviews on this one because I just put out my jalapeno M&Ms, and this is English toffee and Thai coconut. That's the other flavor. So I did reviews on those. Yeah, the War Doctor was cool. That was probably my favorite episode of Doctor Who, was the 50th anniversary one when he was in it. So yeah, I like the number 4 Doctor as well, and all the newer ones. But yeah, I always used to watch that all the time. The one that I want to find, and I don't know if I can find it out there. I want to try to watch it. I don't even know if it's on video or if it's on YouTube or what. The Prisoner. Yeah. Matt Smith, yeah. Matt Smith was kind of good. I liked him, and I liked David Tennant was good. Yeah. Yeah, the TV Doctor Who movie. I've seen that one. They had a thing about they had a thing like about 2 years ago on BBC America, and what they did was for a whole week they did each doctor, and they put 1 or 2 episodes of each doctor, and I recorded and I watched them. So it was like 1 through 11, I think it was at the time, and they did like one episode of each doctor. You know, I have to admit, I have the new Doctor Who's taped, but I've only watched like 2 episodes of them. I just can't get into it. I haven't watched anything beyond the first 2 episodes. They were so boring, I fell asleep through them. I've still got them on DVR, and I haven't even watched them. I don't know. Can't warm up to her. So we'll have to see. Maybe one day if I'm really bored, I'll go through and watch some of the other ones. I don't know. Yeah, just not the same. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, because I watched the first 2 episodes. The first one was so boring. I fell asleep. I had to watch it 3 different times. I couldn't even get through it. It was so boring. And then the second one was just her running around. Yeah. What up? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they had a lot of different choices they could have gone with, but I don't know. They decided to go the different route. Maybe they'll. I kind of heard something about that she's not going to be the new doctor for very long, and they're actually not going to film anything until 2020. That's what I've heard. So no new episodes till 2020. And they even had the New Year's Day special. I couldn't even watch it. I taped it, and then when it was on, I was watching it, and I watched about 10 minutes of it, and I just said, no, trash. I got rid of it. I couldn't finish watching it. So I don't know. They might sit there for a little while. Oh, cool. Hope you liked it. Yeah, I was Love and Fitness. Yeah, I was doing that. And also, I don't know if you saw this. I just did these reviews. I got to put them up later. The Thai coconut and the English toffee. That was the other one. So yeah, I had already done the jalapeno one, and I found the other two, and I just did those reviews. So I'll put those out in a couple days. I still got a lot of editing to do, and there's just so much stuff. I don't know. It's like, seems like there's never enough time to get all these things done, and I try to at least post one video a day, and I'm trying to get actually ahead on my videos. I've got, like right now, I think I've got up through next week, and then I gotta try and find something new that's coming out at the the fast foods. Right now, there's really nothing new at like McDonald's or Burger King or anything like that to try. So I don't know. Might have to get inventive and go and try something. Well, I appreciate that you like the videos, and I'm always trying to get something new and exciting for you guys, and I'm always trying to find weird, wacky stuff out there. Believe it or not, there are some very strange things. And like, I actually ordered from Amazon. They're still coming in. I think one of them's going to come, supposed to be here today. I got the beer flavored cotton candy. That was the one that won my poll. I put a poll up on what kind of cotton candy you guys wanted me to try, and beer was the #1. So I ordered that. I also ordered jalapeno cotton candy, bacon, and banana. So those are going to be, I'll do those later. That was something that I thought was a little bit strange to try. I kind of vowed that I wasn't going to do weird stuff after I did the ranch soda and the peanut butter and jelly soda. But I figured cotton candy, wasn't too bad. I was actually going to get one the other day. I was in the store and it was in the back. It was a chocolate bar with bacon in it. And I went to the checkout and I was going to go ring it up and it rang up as $8. So I put it back. I didn't want to pay $8 for a chocolate bar. It's a little bit much for anything, you know. All right, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by, Christina. Yeah, eventually I'm probably going to go to sleep and get a little bit of sleep, a little bit of nap. Yeah, cats are napping over there on the thing up there. They were fighting earlier, arguing. All right, take it easy. Cheers. Yeah. Hey, Hazel. How's it going? Yeah. Again, I was doing late night reviews and hopping on here for a little bit before I went to bed because wanted to still get that watch time in and thought I'd do some stuff. I was doing all the reviews and talking with you guys and seeing what's going up, and we were talking about okay, yeah. Okay, no problem. Hop on in the shower. Yeah, Hazel, me and Hawkeye were talking about the old TV shows that we used to watch when when I was little, back from like the 70s and the 80s. Kind of the weird ones, the strange ones that were out there, and some of the old movies that we don't really remember. Okay, cool. Yeah, Bundy. Al Bundy. I loved Al Bundy. Oh my God. I used to have when I was going to college, I actually found some Al Bundy t-shirts and I used to wear them all the time. And everybody called me Al Bundy because I wore the Bundy t-shirts. And one of them was Al Bundy. It had his face on there and it said, "A man's home is his coffin." And I think the other one said something else. I forget. But yeah, they used to call me Bundy. Hey, Bundy, get over here. Yeah, that was what they called me, Al Bundy, I guess. But yeah, I loved Al Bundy and all the old yeah. Yeah, like I said, yeah, if anybody doesn't have anybody else, go stop by their channel and check them out. Yeah, the original Roseanne was good, but when they brought it back, it kind of they kind of ruined it. And whenever they do a reboot of these shows, they're never as good as the originals. So, well, we'll see. Golden Girls, yeah, that one was okay. Sometimes it just wasn't as funny as I used to like. And then they had I like the old classics like Beverly Hillbillies and Fantasy Island and Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, all the old 70s shows. I like to watch those every now and then. Yeah. Yeah, you're not missing much. They got it. It's called The Connors now. And after they brought it back for one season and, she got in trouble. So then they pulled the whole Roseanne thing and they killed her off and made all the other people and called it The Connors now. And then they don't talk about her anymore. So yeah, it's kind of like they did with that. Yeah, I haven't watched the Fuller House. I don't have Netflix, so I don't watch that. But there probably won't even be Fuller House now anymore, or at least someone won't be on it because she got in trouble. Yeah, Fuller House, because Lori Loughlin, she got in trouble for, all her payoffs to the college to get her children in there, and so they're probably going to pull her from the show, and they're probably going to cancel that show anyway. What happens whenever they have a scandal, anything like that, and the people go downhill, and then they just say, we don't want to associate you with you anymore, and then they end up canceling the show. They want to be safe, so yeah. I don't see that one will last any longer, or she'll be written out of the show. I don't know. I never watched the Fuller House, so yeah. I never really got into the Rugrats. I used to watch the cartoons, like the old cartoons, like Saturday morning cartoons, like Scooby Doo, Looney Tunes, all those other ones. Used to like those a lot. Um, yeah, Looney Tunes, Scooby Doo, Hong Kong Phooey, Pink Panther, uh, all those old, all those old cartoons from when I was growing up. Used to watch that all the time. Speed Buggy. Oh boy, can't even remember half of them now. So long ago. Speed Buggy, Hanna Barbera, Flintstones. Um, wow. Huckleberry Hound. Then they had the other ones. Well, I'm 51, so I'm a little bit older. I guess that goes to show what I grew up with in my era. All the old cartoons from when I was younger. So yeah, all those other ones, the Rugrats and all those things came later, past all the time that I used to watch the Flintstones and the Bugs Bunny and all those old ones. So yeah, makes me feel old sometimes, and I used to like all that stuff. Was it Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner and all those different things? Yeah, but yeah, that's what I used to watch that. Simpsons were good, yeah. Simpsons and South Park. Those were funny. They still are funny. Um, yeah, back in the days, and I liked the Simpson, Family Guy. That one's funny. Some of the other ones, Futurama, a couple other ones. I like the anime, the Japanese anime. Used to like that. The old, uh, the old ones from like Robotech and Star Blazers, Transformers. Yes, yep, that's true. Yeah, I like the Transformers. Then they had the other one, the GoBots. That didn't last long. That was kind of offshoot. I actually saw the movie, the Transformer movies. I saw that in the studio or in the movie theater. I saw the original Transformer movie. That was kind of cool. And yeah, I like the Transformers and the Saturday morning cartoons. Some of the newer ones, yeah, they were pretty good. Yeah, the 80s, I think it was like 85 or 86 or whatever when it came out. I went with my friends. We said, we're going to go see Transformer movie. And I remember we went in there and we were like probably, oh, it's about 18, probably about 18 at the time. And we went in there and there was a bunch of kids in the Transformer movie with their parents in there. And the movie, I don't want to spoil it for you, but if you haven't seen it, but Optimus Prime dies in the movie, and kids were crying when Optimus Prime died. But then it was okay. He came back as Rodimus Prime. So yeah, that was actually kind of a dark movie in the theater. It was pretty violent, and guess it didn't go over too well. They kind of cleaned it up or whatever. Yeah, they try to do that now with all the cartoons and all that. Yeah, that was probably all the kids were crying in there because Optimus Prime died. They were sad. Yeah, my sister, when I was little, uh, we went to the movie theater and we saw Bambi. I don't know if you've ever seen the Disney classic, the Bambi. She cried when Bambi's mom died. She was crying in the theater, along with everybody else, I guess. That was a sad. Disney movies tend to be really sad, like The Lion King, where the father died. Yeah. Yep. Green, black, and white. Yeah, I like the old Disney movies like Aladdin and Lion King. Now, that's the thing. I just saw a preview for the Aladdin movie that Will Smith is going to be the genie, and the real life Lion King that's coming out. That should be pretty good, actually. Live action Lion King and live action Aladdin. So that was kind of good. Yeah, I like those old Disney movies. They were good, classics. And yeah, I think my favorite one probably was either Aladdin or Lion King. Hey, Wicked Angel, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. I was doing late night reviews, so in case you guys just popped in, I was doing late night reviews and doing some chatting, and just having a drink and having some tea and some energy drink. And I was doing a review on the other two M&M's flavors earlier, and I actually did try these. You guys weren't here earlier, but I did try these chips. I did a review on them. Jalapeno Tropical. And I did the coconut Thai M&Ms and the English toffee M&Ms. Those are the other two. I did those reviews just tonight. I'm gonna work on them and edit them and put them out eventually. So I was able to find the other two flavors in the store. Yeah, so that's all the different stuff. And I've still, like I said, I was telling earlier, that I've got a pile of things that I still have to get through, and I've got like frozen stuff in the freezer that I still got to get to, and there's just a lot of stuff I got to get through. And I've got probably at least 20 reviews that I've already filmed that I've still got to edit. So, and I've got about 6 or 7 reviews already posted and ready to go. So yeah, I'm really cranking on all my reviews and the editing and all that other stuff. So full throttle mode here with all this editing, filming, and putting all this stuff out. Trying to get ahead. Trying to get at least a week ahead on the videos, and that way they're already out there, they're ready to go, and then they'll just release one a day. So yeah, that's what I'm just trying to keep ahead of the game. And that way, when there's nothing that comes out during the week for fast food or like McDonald's or Burger King or whatever, I can try and find something else to do. Yeah. Or cereal or, different things. Not every week that they have a new item that releases, at Burger King or Taco Bell or whatever. I might just have to go back and try, something that's been out for a while that I just haven't tried before. Like I know Some of them they re-release stuff every so often. I saw that Carl's Jr. is re-releasing their Fruit Loop donuts, and I tried those a while ago. I just haven't heard much as far as what's coming out. Kind of like a slow time, I guess now. Yeah. So I'm just having some tea. I'm having some energy drink. Probably not the best thing to have before I want to go to sleep, but yeah. They apparently they put them out at Carl's Jr.'s in like because McDonald's has the donut sticks, Burger King's got the funnel fries, and now Carl's Jr.'s is putting the Fruit Loop donuts out, I guess, to go with coffee in the morning. So if you want to give them a try, go down there and check them out. They're actually pretty good. They do taste like Fruit Loops. So if you like Fruit Loops and you like a donut, go try them. And yeah, they got all the weird stuff. Yeah, give them a shot. I don't know if they're still out. I just saw that they were coming out. No, I didn't actually try those yet. Um, I don't know that I could do all that. The really really weird stuff like chocolate covered ants, or like I've seen that they had like a scorpion lollipop and strange stuff like that. About the weirdest thing, like I said earlier, I ordered that beer flavored cotton candy. That's about as weird as I think I'm gonna get. I don't know if I could do that ants or anything like weird stuff like that, or squid, or yeah, I'm just not into it. I did that ranch soda, and that's about as weird as I think I want to get, because I tried that ranch flavored soda, and that was like the worst thing I think I've ever had. Yeah, I don't want to eat any bugs or beetles or chocolate covered grasshoppers or whatever else they have out there. I can't do it. And yeah, I did that grilled cheese challenge the other day, and that was about as kind of inventive as I wanted to get, I think. Oh, and Angel, I know you put in there about the Wickles. I did see the Wickles in the grocery store in Walmart. They were right next to the pickles that I got, the bourbon maple bacon, or the bourbon maple pickles with the spices in them. I was almost going to get those Oh yeah, I did the bam bean boozled one with all the different the weird food flavors, and I didn't like that one either. But I did the challenge. I tried the little weird flavored things like the dog food and the grass and the earwax and the vomit and stuff. No, thank you. I'm gonna stay away from all that. Yep, so I'm staying away from all that stuff. Yeah, I was gonna get them, but these they were like, I don't know, they were like $3 for a jar. And these other ones I got, the bourbon maple, sounded kind of good, and I thought I'd try those first. Maybe next time I go back, I'll try the Wickles. And I still have that famous Dave's Devil Spit. I still have that one. Yeah, they have the socks and stinky sock and rotten egg and milk, spoiled milk, and all that weird stuff, and I can't get into it. Yeah, I will next time if I end up trying them or whatever. But yeah, they had the weird stuff, and I actually filmed the review, and I'm gonna put it up. I think it's going Monday. I'm doing the chicken and waffle cereal and the maple bacon donut cereal. Yeah. I'll just tell you ahead of time and don't want to spoil it, but I think those cereals were a limited edition for us for a reason. Chicken and waffles does not sound like a good cereal. Yep. All right. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. Chicken and milk doesn't work for me. I don't know. Chicken and milk. I don't know. They always come up with weird stuff. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this much. The chicken and waffles wasn't that bad. The maple donut bacon one, oh no. You'll get a kick out of that one because that was another no. Yep. That was a no. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna finish the box or not. They're sitting in the cupboard and I don't want to go back there. Maple and bacon donuts. Ugh. No. I tried them. Like I said, I tried them, so you guys don't have to try them. Sometimes there's things out there that are best left untried. Because, like they say, you can't untry something or you can't unsee something. So, once you try it, that's it. Like I tried those Harry Potter beans, and that was awful. That was like the worst thing I ever had. I tried them when they first came out. They were called Bernie Bott's every flavored bean. I reached in there and I didn't know. I just took two of them and they were back to back. One was horseradish and one was sardine, and I ate them together, and it was like the worst thing I think I've ever had. I had to spit them out. They were awful. Yeah, they were pretty bad. That was like really nasty. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that. They have all that thing that people do, the Bean Boozled challenge, where they spin the wheel and try the different ones. And I don't know, have you tried that one, the Toe of Satan lollipop yet? I know you like all the hot stuff, and I don't think I want to try that one. I think I want to stay away from that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I did it because everybody was doing it, and it was kind of one of the things that I wanted to try. Oh, yeah. Hang on for a second. I was going to show you something I got here. Hang on just a second. Okay. I'm back. I know in one of the past videos, I probably did this one. I don't know if you've ever tried this particular noodle. And I know you said something about you can't have a lot of sodium, but I did this for I think it was my 200 challenge, the 200 subscriber or the 300 subscriber. I can't remember which one it was. This one. Have you ever seen or had this one? Blazing hot and spicy noodles. I've still got one of these left over. Yes, they are hot. They're actually pretty hot. This is the top of the scale of that one. And yeah, it's not too bad. 650 on the sodium, so it's not too bad. But yeah, this is actually pretty good. This is pretty hot. They had another one that below it, it was the fiery beef. and then they had another one that was just a hot and only had one pepper. But this is pretty hot. Not as hot as those two-time noodles, but that's actually pretty good. And I still actually have this one. This one was bad. I still have one of these left over, curry cup of noodles. Tried that a while back. Those are just two of the ones that I had left over, because I got like one extra one of them. And yeah, I was always looking for the different noodles. I don't know if you're into extremely hot stuff, but there's one out there. Yeah, I don't think you could have this curry because it's 1450 on the sodium, so it's a little bit high. And there's a thing out there, I've seen it on Amazon, it's called under 18 prohibited, and it's a curry noodle. It's supposed to be like, or it's a curry sauce, and it's called under 18 is prohibited. They have like 3 levels of them that are like super hot. And I've seen a lot of people do that. They are actually really hot. They also have a under 18, and they're like potato chips with this curry sauce on them, and you put the curry sauce on it. Yeah, look it up on Amazon. I think it's called No One Under 18 Prohibited. They've got like 3 different levels of them, and they're like pain levels. It's like low pain, medium pain, and like super hot. And then they have potato chips, and then it comes with like a flavor packet for these chips. It's like super hot. It's like one of the hottest chips out there and the hottest curries out there. You can get them from Amazon, I think. Yeah. Apparently, if you really want something hot, give it a try. I've seen some of the people, other YouTubers that I follow. I follow the one people, Tabi Eats. They're in Japan, and they tried them one time. They also tried the hot chips, and they said they're really hot. It's like some of the hottest curry that he's ever had. So if you want something really hot, give it a try. Like I said, I don't know what the sodium content or whatever it was, but look it up on Amazon, and it's kind of expensive though. I think it was like $12 for one like little box of it. They had 3 different ones. One was like a white box, one was a red box, and one was I think it's a black colored box. I don't know. Different levels of heat, different levels of spice. So if you want something a little bit, much, you can give it a shot. But yeah. Oh, and I found, I was trying these earlier. I don't know, I think I showed you a little bit on this Pocky Tropical. And these were actually pretty good. They're jalapeno and pineapple. Yeah, this one's actually not too bad. This one only $1.90 on the sodium, so you could probably handle that. It's not really hot. It's not super hot. They had another one that was the hotted ghost pepper chips by this Pocky people, and I found these at Walmart. So go down there and check them out. The hotted ghost pepper are really hot, so if you want really hot chip, you can find them. And then this one's a new flavor, so check them out. It's a little bit spicy, not too bad. Just something that you could try, because I know you always said that you like the hot stuff and you like the super hot. Sometimes I can't go for that super hot stuff. Yeah, I tried them before in one of my reviews. They were hot. They were actually really hot for me, so I didn't want to get them again. I wanted to try that new flavor. So it's just jalapeno. It's not real bad. Tolerable heat. So yeah. You'd be surprised at what you find at Walmart. Now, I don't know if you don't have a Walmart neighborhood market, because I have one of those. It's not the regular Walmart, it's the Walmart neighborhood market, and they get things there that they don't necessarily get at like the regular Walmart. That's where I find some of the strange things. Yeah, if go down there and check some of that stuff out, they got like frozen foods and all kinds of strange stuff out there. All the noodles and the hot stuff and just really strange stuff that I've found, and frozen foods and the aisles and stuff. They don't always get them. And then like that's where I found some of the cereals that I couldn't find in the other places when they first came out, like the Nilla banana wafer ones and the Sour Patch Kids and some of those other ones I found down there. Yeah, it was at the neighborhood market and it wasn't at the regular Walmart store. That's the thing. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll look up on the Walmart app. You go on the app and then you look at see what they have in stock, and then it'll tell you available at, if it's available at your particular store. Or and then you check the other stores to see if they have it. Some of them say they do, but then when you go there and they don't have it, you get mad. Then I yell at the people in the aisle and say, dude, right here on the app it says you have it. So yeah, either they don't put it out or they have it where you can pick it up in the store. So yeah, it's always fun doing that. That's the thing, a lot of times they don't know. Well, actually, I'm thinking of doing the fried pickles tomorrow. Well, today, I guess, later today, because I was thinking about this. Is that Buffalo Wild Wings is where I want to go to get the pickles from, and on Thursdays their boneless wing, 60-cent boneless wing day. So I might go later today and go get lunch, because the boneless wings are cheaper. Yeah, I do too. And especially when it says on the app that they have them and they don't, or they don't put them out. And if you ask the people in the store, they have no clue what's going on. I say, you know what? It's right here on the app. It says you have it. And then, I don't know, dude. It's not here on the shelf. I don't know where it is, dude. Dude. Yeah. Yeah, and at least at my Walmart, we've got the one Walmart store here, and then there's another one in another town, a little ways away. And one has it and one doesn't. We have a Hooters, but it's in another town, and I don't go out there too often. I went there years ago. I didn't think it was all that wonderful, but most guys don't go there for the wings. They go there for the something else. And I always thought they were kind of fake. The women in there were fake. They just want to get a tip. That's why they play up to the customers. And there was one episode of South Park where they made a spoof on that. And they had the little kids go to a place called Raisins. And they were talking about how they go up there and they would touch them and say, hi, sweetie. Hi, honey. Hi, baby. Hi, so glad you stopped in. And pretend that they're interested in the customers, and that way they get a bigger tip. And then one kid was going there all the time. Yep, Raisins girls. Yep, they were like little kid things, and they supposedly worked there. And yeah, that was funny. They were talking about that. I love South Park too, and I like Eric Cartman. Although I haven't watched it lately. I don't even know if they have any new episodes out lately. Butters and yeah, Butters blew all his money on the one girl that he thought he was in love with or thought was in love with him, and she was playing him to get his money. Oh yeah, Mercedes, that was who it was. I don't even think her name was Mercedes. It's probably something else. But yeah, they played up to, get the money. That's how it is. All the women are in there to get the guys' monies and show that they pretend to be interested in them, and then they don't even know who they are. And they say the same thing to every customer that comes in there. Yeah, Cartman was my hero. I used to have a Cartman doll too, a little stuffed Cartman doll. I don't know what happened to him. A long time ago, I used to have an office, and I had a desk, and I had all this stuff on it. I had a Cartman doll. I had like a gumball machine. I had Rubik's cube. I had the little water toys, where you flip them upside down and the little oil drops go down, and um, all kinds of different stuff on my desk. It was always had gumball machine with like M&Ms or something, and people would always come by and sit by my desk and play with the yeah. I never got the Cartman slippers. I did get the Cartman. I had the Cartman doll, but that was about it. I used to have Garfield slippers, but somewhere, I don't know, lost them. I think they ended up. I ended up having to toss them because they were all worn out. So I just got regular slippers now. But yeah, all that old stuff was fun. Yeah. So yeah, Garfield is cool. He's always Mondays. He hated Mondays, so what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. Probably like 4 o'clock. Oh yeah, it's already past 4. Well, I should probably be wrapping it up. That way I can get a little bit of sleep. Yeah, I don't know. 4:50. Yeah, almost 5 o'clock. Yeah, I should probably wrap it up and get a little bit of sleep tonight or today or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. So I got a bunch of stuff I got to do, and after I drank this energy drink, I was still hopped up. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up and head on out since most of the people are already gone anyway. And like I said, I'm gonna probably, I don't know, maybe lunchtime I might do a live stream. I don't know. I don't know if you'll be around or not, but take a look, see if you see me popping on around noontime or 1 o'clock or something like that. I don't know that I'm gonna do a long stream, just maybe long enough to have my pickles and wings or whatever. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, everybody, and thanks for hanging out with me. I know the other people were in here earlier, so thanks for hanging out.